Hi, welcome to the 36th episode of Book of Hours. In the last episode, we got caught up on some of our backlog, unsuccessfully if I may add. So, I spent the time, I looked at what some more of our backlog. I think we can read all of these guys. There's a few more in there that I could probably read. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it today, but I think I'm going to try to get this backlog taken care of before I open up some more rooms. So most of these are 410. I have 7, 8, and then with a foresight, I should be able to have the extra 2 I need to open up those books. Oh, that'll be this guy. I rearranged some of my books since the last episode to put them all on one bookshelf. These were kind of hard to click into when there were books in there. We have not current affairs. Maybe I can finally learn that sabotaging that's been brought back. So, alright, let's get started. Glimmerlings. And it's up at 10 and 10. Alright, we have Dr. Iron Peel again. Exile, Riddlemonger, Thunderstone, devotee, I'd rather say confident, impeccably dressed but always in dark clothing so the stains won't show. The dressing, too, is at his ankles and wrist. I won't take a seat, it's kind of you to offer, it would be unkind of me to accept. He knows that. Would you teach me that? He would. When he gave me the affair at the Friar's Tapestry. The tapestry had been stolen from the hostorium that details of a very old rite indeed, one that may only be performed at Gladwin Lake when the moon is ripe. Exactly what it might renew is unclear, but almost inevitably someone will try it anyway. So Glimmerlings, to reiterate, is an anonymous prison diary written by a dreamer convicted of a near irresponsibility and confined to the Kirkabit. The prisoner is plainly terrified and bewildered by the situation, and has been unable to wrangle a coherent explanation out of anyone. But the dreams keep coming, and they keep writing them down. While we're at it, or is it get another foresight ready? Snow, broken mirrors, a half-heard sky music, flowers of white, red and black, a blood-streaked winter dawn, the most notorious signifiers of honorific risk. Fantastically vivid and detailed. No wonder they were locked up. The final recorded dream is of a worm jewel beneath Brancraig Isle, which they open with a key carved from their finger bone. We have lessons in sights and temptation, and a bittersweet certainty. Sights and temptations. Do that by looking at this. Okay, no worries. We got a memo, give me that, yes? Cheerful Duty also gives it to me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and read that. We can't do it here. Do it here? Nope. There we go. Put the foresight in there. Alright, I finally learned that. Yay. Okay. Okay, plug that in. Yeah, no, couldn't plug it in anyway. Back. Before the gods arose from blood, before ever ape stood upright, this was the language heard in the house of the sun. I am Vak, the peacock door boasted, both the tongue and the goddess. I am the only entrance into the secret light. I will voice it before you upright apes, and I still will be when all of you are ugly ash. Listen, and I will prove it. Alright, so we are currently reading it on this desk. We are currently reading The Skin of Silver, a battle with the Lionsmith and the giant ant Antonius. Alright. And that should give me what I need for sights and sensations. Yeah. Okay. So we need skeleton song. Arabian Diaries. And Founding Parable. Into the histories. Yeah. As always, the Lionsmith drew his strength from metal and Antioch from stone. But the Lionsmith began to suspect also that this time Antioch was drawing power from the moon. The Lionsmith beseeches the three for their assistance, and the Mensicate favored them with a skin of silver, like water, like mercury, so he too can drink from the power of the moon. For she whispers, he too will one day be drawn into a perfect balance. We get Legend of Discipline of the Hammer and the Fear. Sensations. Yeah, I need another. That's right, foresight. Okay. And then Discipline of the Hammer. I need a edge or forge. Alright, temptation of architecture. We'll go ahead and do that. And that is enough. Go ahead. No, I can't learn that through that. No doubt they have come to regret the ambitions of the wandering stare. Even now in Trowan, the Silver Sea is unwisely visible from a rash window. Westcott explains the wheellock and the charge holders of Trowan, that he recourse to Westcott explains that the wheellock, the charge holders of Trowan, had recourse to dramatic recourses to prevent oniric encroachment, removing the entire top floor of the building. Nevertheless, you write, the building of the Moon Hall began to touch the other business of the house. You have a secret threshold. Do I even have that one? That seems like a new one. Stolen secret. Oh, I couldn't even unlock a new room. I don't have the money to do so. Need disciplines of the hammer. No. Okay, and then door and wall. Ooh, okay. We can do a door and wall. No. Ah. Okay. Messed that up. Let's try that again. Nope, that's wrong. Offer some ore claims. I don't have enough. Okay, we'll try this again. Door and wall. Okay. And then disciplines of the hammer will require 1, 4. Threshold. Edge. Here would do it. Yep. That would do. Here forward, so touch. There we go. Alright. Try it again. No. Better. David. Get that guy back. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Anything forward or not? Let me compare to my notes. Foresight. Okay. Pattern. Look up. And salt. I can't read it there anyway. No worries. Not that I can use. But we could do. And then we're waiting on this. There we go. Already committed. That's fine. Alright. We could read that. Good old confounding parable. I think that'll be the... No, we'll probably read one more. Actually, when we get the lesson learned, it'll be good. You say, yeah. 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 9, and then we'll run Evers. Give it that. Pop. There we go. We are currently reading The Sunset Julia and the End of Days. And Obliviate, only as Eumelia ranks desperately at the party of the sun. Now she walked behind the watchman, but did she always? She has many characteristics of a maid in the mirror, after all. An older text she had been called Callia of Elig Badland. Perhaps she was his daughter, perhaps Tryphon's sister, perhaps like the watchman himself, she was like a cat. Shadow cast by 2 candles. What must be revealed will be revealed. All order's root is tainted, but its branches flourish beneath the shelter of the watchman's greater tree. I shall invoke its rights before the chancellor, to cruciate and erode. I shall write a final history, or another shall write it for me. And we get a sacred luminary. We need 3 that give Sky and Mark. One, 2, 3. Ooh, couldn't read another one. Okay. Take aluminum. We got what's in our favor. So we need refill? No. Two and you. Okay. And then equal eliminate. And there we go. We got level 6 circle eliminate. The one on the wall's gotten pretty powerful. Site contentation. We're getting up there. So with that, I think that'll be it for this episode. We'll see you next time.